Okay, hello YouTube. I'm sorry if the lighting's not that good. I'm actually going on a little walk through a park. I'm actually just about in the middle of town, so this is really nice and relaxing. I'll give you a peek. So you really don't feel like you're in the middle of town. Yeah, I thought I'd do a little video. Things for me have been kind of going so-so. I've been struggling a lot more recently with some issues. One of the big ones being sort of that I feel a lot like I'm sort of trapped and suffocating for the most part. I'm out, but I'm sort of shoved most of the way back in the closet in order to avoid conflict and sort of keep peace at home and to keep from risking losing someone in relationships that actually mean quite a lot to me. So it's not something that's been easy, and more recently it's getting much harder and harder to deal with, and I'm finding that it's becoming much more of an unstated compromise that I don't really know that I can stand to keep up. I really don't want to anymore. I really would like just to be myself, to be open and honest and not have to try to split myself into parts and only have very select parts that can be shown and expressed, and the rest has to be sort of hidden away like a nasty, dirty little secret. But I'd really like not to have to do that. It hurts. It really does. It hurts quite a lot to have to do that, especially when I get small tastes of what it feels like not to, and because I've experienced a little bit more somewhat in the past of what it's like not to, but it just seems that it's not something that I can do, because to do it means really risking a relationship with a family member that I love and care about very deeply, because unfortunately they've never really gotten to the point of accepting me as who I am, and that makes it very hard. And I mean, I know I have to keep so much of myself a secret that really the me that I am, even when I'm outside of home, me at work, it's hard not just to go by the same rules, and it's not me. It's a shallow facsimile of me. It doesn't even get to express a lot of my interests and my passions, because they sort of contradict what I need to be. And the other thing is, because this person doesn't really accept the fact that I'm gay, it means I'd love to actually date and be in a relationship and not have to worry and fret and that, but it's like I know that if I'm in one, I don't think I can be in one for very long, because I don't want it to get to the point where they want to actually meet my family or being included in any of that sort of stuff in my life, and that sort of stuff's really important to me, like the holidays and that. Even just during the year, but I know to even mention it, like, to my mom will just create conflict, because she'll basically browbeat and force this person I care so much about to go along with including me and whoever I'm seeing in to different family gatherings and different things, and to actually meeting the person, because she's really supportive, but he's not, and I don't think he's ever really going to be. It's like the way things are now. If it's not talked about, if nothing's mentioned and there's nothing done that sort of hints about it, then everything's fine. But I mean, I live like a stranger in a lie just to keep the peace, and I can't keep doing that. It's getting harder and harder the more time goes on, and the more brief bits of time I get to not have to do that, where I actually get to be free and just be me and get to express myself and be who I am. And because it's not all just that, but I mean, it's not having to worry about okay, sorry about that. There's some people going by. And the more chances I get, it's not that everything revolves around that, but it's that I have to worry about slipping up and saying the wrong thing or expressing the wrong sort of thing, or anything that may sort of be interpreted as that, as something relating to being gay, that it makes it really difficult to actually be me. It makes it feel like my life's a dirty little secret that has to be hidden away because it's so bad. And I don't like living like that. It hurts, it's not pleasant, it's not fair. I don't want to live like that. I want to just be able to live like any other person, to not have to worry, and to know that if I actually meet someone and I'm happy with them, that I'd be able to join in family events, because, I mean, the rest of the extended family has no issues with it. And that's what makes it all the much harder, because it's like, I know that Mom, my brother, and the rest of the extended family has no issue with it, and they don't really have a lot of sympathy for having an issue with it, and that just creates a risk of a level of conflict that I don't want to cause. It's not fair. It can damage things, and I really don't want to risk losing this family member, because they're really important to me, and I really care about them. I don't want to lose what relationship we do have, even though it's getting more distant again, because I'm feeling so alienated, and it's become a really sort of shallow one, because I can only share very small, select bits of myself, and it makes me seem like a really boring, shallow person who has no interests. I basically wind up not having a social life or even a dating life, because I can't share it, I can't include it, I can't even really talk about it, mention it, or answer questions if I'm asked about it, because it winds up risking that something unfortunate might come out. Not that in reality that something unfortunate is actually unfortunate, that doesn't make it any easier. Basically all tied up in knots. I want to be free of all of this. I just want to live as me, how I am, do what I want to do because it's what I need to do to be true to myself and to be happy and to be a whole, complete person. I know that it's not something that's extraordinarily abnormal or something that should be extraordinarily difficult. It should be simple. It's like I'd like to be able to meet someone, not have to worry in the back of my head of, oh my God, what am I going to do when they decide they actually want to meet my family, or what am I going to do when this event or that event comes around and they want to be included and I can't do that because I don't want to have to explain why I'm not going to this family function or that family function, and I don't want to upset this person that means a lot to me in the family. So it winds up the easiest thing to do is to not go out, not try to date, not try to meet anyone, and to be alone. I mean, I have no problem being single. I'm happy being single, but to know that as it stands now, in order to maintain the peace, I can only ever be single, not find someone that I can share my life with and spend my life with and start a family with, makes it very hard. Yeah. Sorry for sort of rambling on YouTube. I really actually honestly don't know what to do. And I've talked to my therapist about this subject, I mean, even just today, and one of his ideas is possibly have a session with the family where he can help to bring some of this up and discuss it and sort of help lead a discussion on it. But I mean, I'm hesitant to do that because I think that this person that I care about very much would see it, instead of as finding out my feelings, would see it as them being attacked and them being blamed, which isn't good, and it's not my intention, because I can't lay blame at them. It's not their fault. You know, I can't. It's hard because I know it's not really my fault either, but my fault is really the only choice I'm kind of left with, and I don't like feeling like it's my fault. I'd like it to be different, but I don't know how to make it different without causing a lot of hurt, a lot of pain and destruction. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments or do a video response. Till next time, bye.